Welcome back to the show. I am Nadia Popova, founder of Wellness Resources Group Incorporated, and a woman who had to completely rebuild herself from nothing, truly from nothing. And so today we are talking about something so many women feel deep inside but are afraid to say out of loud: reinvention. It's my favorite topic. Becoming the woman you know you are meant to be. This episode is not pretty. It's not soft. It's not just motivation of love. It's truth. It's fire. And so it's going to confront your excuses and maybe a little bit uncomfortableness, because reinvention isn't for the weak. Reinvention is for women who done settling and finally ready to become who they truly are. So let's get real here. There comes a moment in every woman's life, she wakes up and she realizes this version of me is not the final version. She knows that she's meant for more. It's a feeling. She can feel it in her chest. It's heavy. It's uncomfortable. It keeps her up at night. And yet, she stays stuck. Why? Well, because reinvention exposes everything she's been hiding. Maybe the habits that kept her small. Maybe the fears she pretends that she doesn't have. Maybe the fake confidence she performs for the world, as our society teaches us. This silent war inside her mind. We live in a world that tells women, well, be careful, just be happy, stay where you are at, don't want too much, stay humble. I'm here to tell you, you can be grateful and still want more. You can love yourself and still decide to become better. You can be humble and still be powerful. My personal story, my transformation, just a few words. I know reinvention because I've done it. I've lived it. I grew up in Ukraine in a small little city called Nikolaev. I grew up in such poverty. There was no money. My family was much below middle class. But most importantly, I grew up in an environment in my family where a struggle was normal well-being. So then somehow I ended up having a career that I hated. So my parents put everything for my education. And so completing that education, I wake up in the morning having a job and everything I dreamt to be, but I knew it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I received an education, and then I got a wonderful job. Everything settled and everything looked like should be great. But deep inside, I just knew it wasn't me. It wasn't me. So then I decided to move to the United States. Came to this country, great country. And then I think, started my inner soul search. It really comes down to wake up in the morning and you have no identity, right? No support, no language. I lost myself. I truly did, completely. I gained weight and just that I felt invisible. I felt weak. And that was a moment, I even have a keynote about it, a woman in the mirror. When I looked in the mirror and I just knew it wasn't me because I was living below my potential. Nobody saved me. No one came to fix my life. There was no magical moment. There was just one decision. I will not stay this version of me. And then there was a fitness. Fitness was my doorway. Not because I wanted abs, even though there were abs, but because I wanted my power back. I wanted to become a woman who keeps her word, a woman who doesn't quit, a woman who moves differently, speaks differently, shows up for herself differently. It wasn't just physical transformation, it was really a rebirth. And so reinvention is a choice, 100%. But the choice that you're making, no one else can make it for you. So why most women never reinvent themselves? Let's talk about it. That's the truth. Most women won't do this. Not because they can't, but because they believe they not empowered. They're addicted to their old identity, even if it's miserable, it feels awful, because familiar feels safe. They wouldn't change without changing. They want the new body, new life, new mindset, but they still want to keep their old habits, old behavior, old identity. They care too much about opinions. What will people think? What will they say? And let me tell you, people already have opinions. Might as well give them something real to talk about. A lot of women scared of their own power, because once you step into your power, you lose your excuses. They wait for a perfect moment. Reinvention doesn't wait. It begins the moment you say, I am done living small. I'm done. So what it really takes to be your real self? It's not about just journaling. It's not about just vision boards. It's not crystals. It's not manifestation. It's not watching another motivational clip. Even though I believe in manifestation, we always manifest. So reinvention is an internal shift. Woman versus your excuses, a woman versus her fears, a woman versus her comfort. You want to reinvent yourself? Here is what it actually requires. Decision. You don't try, you decide. Discipline. You build habits that match you, the woman you want to become. Detachment. You outgrow people and it's okay. Old environment, weak habits, and old narratives, let it go. Identity. You stop saying I'm trying and start saying this is who I am. And this is who I want to be. And so here is the formula. I don't know if you heard about it, but this is the formula. Reinvention equals brutal honesty, radical responsibility, and consistent action. So brutal honesty about where you are, responsibilities of what you allowed to happen in your life, consistent action in alignment with your new identity. Confidence comes after action, not before. You build confidence every time you don't give up on yourself. And so my message to my women who are listening to this, if you're listening to this, I know something about you. You're not average. You're not designed to be small. Your soul is hungry, and it's going to stay hungry until you finally become her, the woman you've always seen in your mind. You feel it. She's already inside you. She's just waiting for you to stop playing and being small and being average. Stop sleeping on your potential. Stop pretending you're fine. Stop wasting your life. You don't need a permission. You don't need an approval. You don't need to explain your evolution to anyone. Reinvention is 100% personal, and it starts today. It is a journey between you and God. If you're ready to reinvent your life, your body, your standards, your habits, and who you are as a woman, I would love to connect with you. I'm opening some spots for fitness and wellness consultation. This is for women who are ready to step into their discipline, their power, their real transformation inside and out. No excuses. And only results. All starts with your identity shift. We should have link below the show notes. Book your free consultation and let's start building the woman who you are meant to become. The life is a beautiful journey. And this episode was designed strictly from my soul, from my own experience of this life. If any of what I spoke to you opened your heart and you felt that internal shift, it is 100% means that it is truth for you as well. And there is no such thing as perfection. Life meant to make mistakes. Life meant to learn the lesson. Life is generally is one big, beautiful lesson. The lesson that we're meant to learn. And then if only we knew in school that making mistakes is the best thing we can do, because if we're making mistakes, we learn. The only way we can learn is making mistakes. And then this journey is meant to be shared, meant to be having a coach, meant to having a student, meant to have an accountability partner to do these things together. Your family, your business partners, your coaches, everyone who resonates with you. So choose your people smart. Be well. Be in contact with God, because God is inside of you. And I look forward to see you in our next episode.